So this is going to be a tutorial how to install a source stem separator, demucs, and I'm doing this for the first time here, so it should be pretty authentic. First, let's go look for it. Demucs GitHub is a good search, and here's the old demucs from Facebook. So we had trouble installing this in class. You see some of this is like the most recent is like 2 years old. And if you read here, it says that this isn't maintained anymore. And there's a fork, like a copy, a newer version of this right here. So that's the one we're going to use. demucs. Some updates last year, 10 months ago. This is a little bit better. So the way we're going to do this is that we're going to just download the whole code from here. That was quick. And instead of leaving it in the download folder, we're going to put it into our home folder, or this can be your documents folder. Just put it somewhere where you can find it again. So I like to put it in the home folder, demucs main. Let's call it demucs new. And now I'm going to go back in the terminal. I'm going to start a new terminal window for you. Ignore the rest. And we're going to change directory. We're going to go into this folder right here, the one we just downloaded from GitHub. So now if I do ls to list all the contents, I have all the files from GitHub we just downloaded. Now to install all this, we have to create a Python environment. So to create a new Python environment, you write Python -m. I always forget this, so write it down somewhere. Python -m venv to create the virtual environment, and we're going to call it venv. Enter. That worked, and now it's source activate venv bin activate. No, just source. There we go. Source venv bin activate. Now we're inside a virtual environment, and we can install whatever we need to without changing our standard Python environment. So you see now that I did source venv bin activate inside my demucs folder. The terminal now says venv in the beginning, indicating that we're inside our virtual environment and that whatever we install now won't hurt the rest of our Python installs. So I go back onto GitHub and let's have a look how we install this thing. A lot of information about how it works. Comparison with other models. And here we're just going to use the easy install. We're going to do Python 3 -m pip install -u demucs. So let's go back in the terminal, just copy paste this in here. And I'm not going to use Python 3 because I'm in Python 3 anyway, but you might have to use Python 3 if this doesn't work for you. And it's installing. Now, whilst it's installing, just so you know, you can check what Python version you have just by typing Python and opening Python. So here it says version 3.10, and I can get out of it by writing quit, parentheses, and that's it. Okay, now it's important to read what happens here in the end. Hopefully you didn't have any errors. I have some warnings, but that's okay. That's all right. Running done. Successfully installed all of this stuff. It says to update my pip. I'll do this just because that's useful, but it didn't change. It won't change anything with our install. All right, so now it should be installed and we should be able to separate tracks. So for that, we just write demucs and a path to the audio file. So let's find a nice audio file. What about this? That sounds good. So demucs and the audio file, and enter. And now it's doing its thing. Here we go, it finished, and it says that the separated tracks will be stored here. Uses Robin demucs new separated HD demucs. So go back into the Finder, my home folder. I will use the shortcuts, but you can also go there like this. Demucs new, separated HD demucs, and here we have it. Sounds pretty good to me.